Welcome to the Afrocentrics podcast, where we explore everything from personal development to fulfillment, African pride, dating, and all things that make your spirit thrive. The Afrocentrics podcast is not just for Afrocentric people, but for everybody. Our shows will entertain as well as educate and focus on uplifting positivity. So take some time out on your commute or lunch break and plug in with us and be inspired. The Afrocentrics podcast, proudly African. Are you an author, publisher, or entrepreneur? Sometimes the journey can get lonely and it becomes easy to think about throwing in the towel. But that doesn't have to be your own story. Let me tell you about a community of like-minded people where you can get support, motivation, and inspiration to keep going. It is called Online Publishers and Entrepreneurs Network. With over 35,000 active members, you don't have to feel alone, and you can be assured of consistent value, honing your writing skills, learning new hacks to help you grow your business and brand. Join Open today and be open to a world of possibilities. Click on the link in description to join the community today. Hello, and welcome to another Inbetween. I feel like I'm enjoying these Inbetweens because it just allows me be myself without any guests to interview. So I'm just going to be sharing my thoughts, okay? All right, so today, what do I want to talk about? I want to remind you to be patient with yourself. Yes, be patient. You have set out some goals this year, and I know it's that time of the year when you look back at your goals and like, oh my God, I've not done this, I've not done that. There's still a lot to do. Be patient with yourself. Just check again and see really that you are making progress. So don't give up yet. Don't round up this year and say, oh, I've not done anything tangible this year. No, you have. All right, let me tell you a story. So about 2 months ago, I read a post online. I think a friend shared it with me. The post was by a dentist, and it shared something about how to brush your teeth correctly. You know, that when you're done brushing, you spew out the foam, right? And wash your toothbrush, not your mouth. When I read that, like, wait, what? I had to read it again and again. I'm like, really? I mean, I've seen this in movies, right? In movies, and you know, somebody will just wake up in the morning, maybe they are late, and they will just brush. And so in my head, when I watched that in movies, I used to think like, what's wrong with this Igbo people safe? How can you brush and you not wash your mouth? You just brush, rinse your brush and rest up and brush it and rush out of there. So I used to feel like, oh, the person forgot because they are rushing. But so when I read this from a dentist on the poster, and I'm like, yeah, so this thing is real, really. But what even caught my attention was the benefit, right? I mean, I read it several times, like, hey, can I do this? Hey, it's impossible, me. I'll not brush, me that can raise my mouth like 10 times when I'm brushing. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, you know what? I really want to try this because I'm trying out new things. You know, I really want to try out new things as this year rounds up and they will prepare for the new year because I really want to break some mindset. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try this. My brothers and my sisters, this is where the struggle began. The first few days that I tried, I would have finished brushing. I would have finished brushing the old way that I know, that I'm used to. I mean, after something years is not a joke, you know. And I finished using before I remember that, I actually want to change how I brush. I want to practice this new way of brushing. And you know, what caught me was the benefit that when you do that, when you brush and just spew out the foam and rinse your brush rather than your mouth, you know, the mint in the fluoride in the paste actually keeps your mouth alive. It also helps with, you know, stale breath, so your breath doesn't go stale easily, you know. So I'm like, that would be good because me, I'm really super sensitive with smell. And I'm like, you know what, this is a journey I really want to go on. That's the struggle. Well, the journey continued. And I started to get right into it, you know, like 3 days in a row, I'll do it well, I'll miss out 2 days. From there, it started becoming like a thing, 1 week, hey, sometimes when I forget, I'll even start all over again. Like I will put paste on the brush and brush again so that I will remember to do it. Like it's just funny. Sometimes I will just be laughing at myself in the bathroom. Anyways, so I started to do this thing and I did it for over a month, and close to 2 months. On this particular day, I was busy thinking about, how the day would go. And so I was brushing automatically, and guess what happened? I went back to my default setting and I finished, brush, rinse my mouth, rinse it. I had finished rinsing before I remembered that, wait, something is odd. I've not done this in a while. And that's what I remembered. I'm like, oh my God, it has taken 2 months and I still defaulted, right? Whoa. Hey, so here's why I'm sharing this today. When it comes to, breaking old habits and replacing them with new ones, it takes time. I know there's a theory that says 21 days to form a new habit. Well, I think that 21 days is just to form it. But to really make it rock solid, a new habit, like forming a new neural path or neural pathway, it will take longer than that. And so why am I sharing this with you? Give yourself time. It might take longer than 21 days. It might take longer than 30 days. It might even take longer than 60 days. It might take up to 90. It might take up to a year. But the fact that you're making progress, the fact that you're doing the work should give you encouragement to keep doing it until it becomes a part of you. So these are the questions that I'll ask you to ask yourself when you're feeling discouraged, like, oh, I've been trying to do this thing, it's not working. I've been trying to stop to smoke, it's not working, so I'll just keep on smoking. No, ask yourself, are you determined to make the change? Are you really, really willing and desirous of that change? If yes, then keep going at it. It's okay to mess up once in a while. Are you making progress? Like if you've been able to move down from 5 sticks to 2 sticks, that is if you want to stop to smoke, or say you want to stop to drink, right? If you have moved from maybe you used to take a whole bottle of wine to maybe just half, it's progress. Or sometimes you curse a lot, right? And you've been able to reduce it in the amount of time that you say it. It's progress, yeah? Or maybe you want to write, you want to build your writing skills, and you've been giving yourself prompts, daily prompts, but then you've been skipping days. It's okay. Are you making progress? Are you writing? Right? Are you writing? It's progress. So don't discount it. Keep at it. Have you found an anchor to help you remember you are on the journey? What are you doing to keep you in that space, to remind you that, oh, you don't want to do this? So maybe if you're trying to quit smoking, for example, you don't have packets of cigarettes in the house. Maybe you can just be buying in sticks, and maybe ensure that you give yourself that thing that you go and buy it at the store down the road. So sometimes when you're tired, like, see, I'll not go because of the distance, right? Are you putting some things in place so that it will remind you that you're on this journey and you can stick to the plan? And are you grateful for the progress you're making? If you're making any progress, no matter how small, be grateful, because what you appreciates, right? What you appreciate, appreciates. So if your answer is yes to all of those questions, then keep going. Don't allow a few slips here and there to discourage you from getting to your end goal. Okay? You set the goal, and I believe that you are able to hit that goal. So when you sleep, laugh about it, make jokes about it, and then reinforce your anchors and your why, and keep moving. You will get there. Forget about when. Sometimes we put ourselves into unnecessary pressure, right? By saying, I must do this at this particular time. Sometimes it might take longer than that. So just free your mind. Put in the work. Forget when the results come, because sometimes you will just wake up one morning and notice that you have overcome. You have stopped. You have started. You've been doing this. It's now part of you, right? It's now automatic. I really hope that this encourages you today. And I hope that, whether you're on a journey to picking up a new habit or to breaking an old one, that you are able to just keep on pushing until you get to the goal. All right? Till I come your way again with another Inbetweens, it is your girl, the energetic EJ, saying, I love you. Take care of yourself. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the podcast on any platform that you're listening to it from, whether on Anchor or on Facebook podcast. We are now on Facebook as well. or on Google Podcasts, on Apple Podcasts, on all the casts, right? Please remember to subscribe, right? And share with your friend. If you found this valuable, please share with your friend. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at @theenergeticej_, okay? And you can also follow the podcast at the Afrocentrist Podcast on Instagram. Please do follow us, connect with us. Let us connect together as we prepare for the next season, which is coming with great product. I said great product. Great program, great guests, just as you have requested. We are listening to you and we're bringing to you amazing content, right? But till then, enjoy this in-betweens. I love you. Take care of yourself. And please, support the work that we're doing by buying us a coffee, okay? The link is in the description of this podcast. Buy us a coffee, please. And yes, also, I'll leave some links if you want to learn skills online that will wow you and you want to put into action, like everything you're like, you want to put in the work and get the results. Join the 30 days challenge at LAP. The link will be in this podcast. Like, you are going to make money. You are going to break mindset. You are going to become a new person. You're going to learn new skills in 30 days. Join the challenge and just get the results that you require, okay? Do that. And also, let me plug this last one in. This is already the end of the year. The weather is changing. It could be winter where you are or Hamatan, whatever it is. Sometimes, for people who are struggling with dry skin, you might have issues with your skin right now. So you might want to switch to a natural product that will help you, protect your skin against the harsh weather. I'm going to leave a link to Nature's Treasure where you can order for your own body butter made with natural ingredients that will make your skin pop, but most importantly, protect it from the harsh weather, okay? That will be all for today. Till I come your way again, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.